Reporter has seen a gory interview to Sanef chairperson Mkhatsi Gallens. This is what she had to say.
The judgment today said that the Black First, Land First movement cannot act in any way that may be threatening or intimidating against any journalist, both in person as well as on their social media pages. They were also told to have a written statement put on both their website as well as their social media pages within 12 hours. It was a lot of cheering and excitement in court once that judgment was handed down. But just minutes later, the BLF movement and Sanef threw insults to some of the members of media. To speak more on the outcome as well as the altercations that occurred after court, we have with us Sanef chairperson Mkhatsi Gallens. Thank you for joining us. Can you tell us, you know, there was cheers, there was excitement in court once that judgment was handed down, but literally minutes later, we saw the BLF members acting out against this order. What happened?
Basically what happened is that as we were walking out of the courtroom, that's when the members of the BLF started insulting the editors and myself, the people who were there on behalf of Sanef and some of the journalists that are here to support us. All sorts of names were thrown at us, but we see them for what they are. This is a violation of a court interdict just minutes after it was handed down. It just shows that they have no interest in upholding the rule of law. This is just thuggery. But also we have to see it beyond the insults. The insults are just meant to deflect attention. They are trying to silence reporters, especially those that have done in-depth reporting on allegations of corruption, on state capture, and that is what it is. We are now saying that it is time for the police to act. The court has done its job, and the police have to ensure that the interdict is respected.
We also saw that on Twitter over the weeks they've been putting threatening messages. One of the orders said that they could not tweet. But yesterday in court we heard the lawyers saying that they don't know who's tweeting, that all of them are from BLF members. How does this order stop any kind of harassment on social media?
Basically what the judge said is that within 12 hours they have to denounce violence and instruct all of their members essentially to stop threatening journalists. This is an important step. It is an important victory for our democracy. It is an important victory for freedom of the media. Remember, these are rights that are enshrined in the Constitution. It's not just about the media, but it is also about the South African public. We were here not only to defend the rights of individual journalists, but the rights of South Africans, because they have the right to know. And when you're trying to silence media, you are violating the South Africans' right to know. And that is why it was important for us to come here. We are an organization that believes in the rule of law. We agree that people can criticize the media, but there are ways and means that can be done. We cannot allow anarchy to rule in this country. That is why it was important for us to come here. But now that the court has acted, that's where the next steps are supposed to be. We have seen journalists attacked in the past few months. We have seen journalists harassed, threatened, and all of that. And all of those things are criminal offenses. So we need to see the police actually act. You remember in Kolini, we saw a photojournalist attacked in full view of the media, and that journalist has gone to actually open a case, but we are still awaiting the police to show us that they are investigating the matter.
Thank you so much. That was Sanef chairperson Mkhatsi Gallens speaking to us on the outcome of the court interdict that was handed down earlier this afternoon. What it essentially says is that BLF is not allowed to incite, intimidate, threaten or harass journalists in any way or form, whether it's in person or via social media. Back to you in studio.